Yes, it clearly burned the paint on the outside of the car. I gotta reiterate, be very specific and very clear about this. I ain't here trying to show you how to do things. I am just here showing you how I did things. Those are two very, very, very distinct differences. Remember that. Welcome back, YouTube world. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Simon, this is my garage. Here's my 51 Ford Custom we've been working on. I lowered the suspension down in the last couple of videos. We've got a new drive shaft in there now. We're at that stage where we're gonna start putting the wheel wells back in. These are what I cut out. There are obviously multiple ways and options for doing wheel wells in the car, however you want. Do what you want, it's your car, I don't care. It would be really handy if I remembered where I put my light. It's probably not charged anyways. Nope, not there. Where did I put that thing? Interesting. Very, very interesting. Ow. Found the light, learned it's not charged, so we'll see how long that lasts. How hard can this be, right? Uh-huh. Yep. Get it. Uh-huh. This is something I just learned. This part of the floor, I mean, it's not even attached to the outer fender well. It's just, you know, it's all loose. So that ain't working. So that's got to get cut out of there and redone. Oh, there's no point even attaching that to that if that ain't that, and that's got to be that. I just don't know what to do. I really just don't know what to do. What do we do? 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 I've been sitting here staring at it for the last 20 minutes probably. I'm just gonna start. That's what I gotta do. I just gotta start. And it'll evolve and it'll end up being what it'll end up being. I mean, most of the stuff you're not gonna see anyway, so however it looks, it's not really that critical. What is critical is separating these from the passenger compartment. We gotta get the passenger compartment safe. So, I never had any issues here. It was always on the outside. So we're gonna take and cut this about here, all the way up and over. So we got like a 3/4 fender well. We'll make sure we're good on our height and everything and there's no issues. And then we're gonna scab pieces of metal together, bring it over to the outer fender, and we'll just kinda cover it all in, box it all in, and make sure that the wheel kicking anything up, it can't get in the engine compartment, or can't get in the passenger compartment. That's where the key is right there. So let's just start doing something. Get out of it, get out, get out. Ow, that hurt. We're just gonna cut it and then figure it out. All right, so we got that cut. Ow, I should probably clean the edge up there. I just almost cut myself. So we got a lot more room on this side now, obviously. Ow, just did it again. Oh, look, it's garbage right there even. So we may even need to patch this. Look, you can see right through there. Must be a seam of some sort there. We'll look at that. We'll address that. I don't know. We'll look at it. We'll see how we're fitting. Let's put it in there and then make those decisions from there. Let's not start cutting more than we need to right away, but that does not look promising. Well, it's a lot easier to fit in here now, that's for damn sure. I gotta get, there's a lot of this garbage on here though. I gotta get that off of there. Yeah, that's not gonna be fun, but we'll get it. my God. If you ever want to know if you're old and out of shape, sit on your hands and knees for a couple hours doing stuff like that. Ow! Oh my God, are we gonna make it? Oh, ow! I know I said I wasn't gonna worry about I know I said I wasn't gonna worry about back here too much because it's already separated from the fender. This will help me locate everything, so we're gonna do that, and then I'm not gonna like full weld it or nothing, but we'll get it all tacked in so we can locate where the wheel well needs to be, and we'll address what's going on back here at a separate time. I just want you to take a note. Look at this stuff. This stuff is horrible, and I've dealt with it. This whole car build has been like this. I've said it in other videos. Look how thick some of that stuff is. It's just terrible. So I'm cleaning it up as best I can. I mean, look what it's doing to my grinding wheel. It's just, I don't know if that's picking up on camera very much, but it looks like an old record, you know? You put it on the old turntable and let her spin. It's so smooth. Some of this stuff is super thick. I don't know where a good example is, but you know, it's thick. I found spots that are like 3/4 inches thick. I don't know, whatever. I'm just whining. So let's pop that guy in there, see how we look, and see if we even like the direction this is going, or if we just wasted our time. Oh yeah, that looks about right. Lots of gaps, difficult to fit. It's perfect. We need clamps. We need some clamps. Before we get too carried away, we should drop the arrow and make sure we're okay up here on the top side. If we go after all this work, weld this thing in here, drop the bags, and it hits, the tire hits on the top, that wouldn't be cool. I wish I knew what I was doing. Well, we can let the air out, and if we're okay, then we can move forward. Okay, obviously we have an issue here. It wouldn't have worked. Glad we figured that out now after I did all that grinding and cutting. Now what? Do we just raise it up where we know we've got plenty of room and just patch it in? Is that our best option? Well, crap, Simon. Crap. I feel like I just wasted everybody's time, including my own. Damn it. Do I have a solution? No. What I do have is a desire to figure out a solution without it costing me more money. I don't build things on a budget as a gimmick. I build things on a budget because I'm on a budget. It may look a little garbagey, but we'll do the best we can. You'll have to bear with me. My battery light died because I forgot to charge it, so that's charging right now because that's convenient. This is a piece of 1x. I think it's 1x. We're gonna just stuff this up under here on top of the tire to ensure we have clearance. That to me seems like a good idea. Now, if we build this out with that in there, we'll know we'll have room, right? Seems logical to me. I got it. I know what I'm doing. At least for this side. I'll figure the back side out later. Lay this down here, and we're gonna make it work. Maybe we'll make it work. Let's go with that. Plus 1.5 inches. This side. Makes sense to me. Well, we've added on there now. How do we think that turned out? It could be better. We did have a couple spots where we blew through. No big deal. I'm sure we can make that look okay. Maybe. I don't know. We got to remember, people, we're not professionals here. We're just building a car that we like and figuring out how to do it without paying somebody else to do it for us, even if it's not perfect. I'm not out here trying to impress anybody. Let's hope we fit good and that wasn't all wasted time. Let's I don't know what to do. I really don't know what to do. Just go back to my one problem at a time deal. Figure out one problem at a time. All right, where's my block? It's way back there. Damn it! All right, that's on top of the wheel. I think we'll let the air down and see how we look. I mean, we look really good except for this big gaping hole. We'll get a couple tacks in here, really hold it where we want it. I mean, it's sitting on top of a 1-inch block right now, so it's not gonna hit the tire, so this should work. Let's get the welder. Okay, you sit there, I'll get the welder. Let's see how this all goes. That was a hot one. She burned right through. Tacks require patience when you're working with sheet metal. I don't have them. I think we're getting somewhere. Does it look pretty? No, it doesn't look pretty. I'm trying to do my best here. We can do some trim cutting here, make that fit nicer, some beating with a hammer. We can kind of fix all this up. She'll be golden. Absolutely golden. All right, this might be a little dark. Oh, I got my light right here. It's like it was meant to be. Yeah, so I took a piece of scrap and just clamped it to my bag mount here. That holds this fender pert near where I need it, so I can make a template to get this gap filled. Would it have been easier to maybe figure out what I needed exactly and put the entire thing on before I even got it in here? Yeah, I'll get some cardboard in here. We'll do the same thing back here we did up there. We'll wrap it around, we'll tack her in, and we'll see how we look. Really dark in here. Yeah, I got this one little light. It's almost dead. I still haven't fully charged it. I did try and get the grinder in there and kind of clean some of the inner fender well off. Yeah, that's not going so well. It doesn't fit. I should have done that first, but here we are. I really do hope this is the worst one because it's up in the tightest spot to get in there. There's one. Now it's just however many more templates I gotta make. That didn't sound normal. I'll have to go in from the trunk side to get the back of it, but we should be able to keep working here though. So let's do that. I need more cardboard. In and out. In and out. So what I'm trying to do is fit it to that as tight as I can. That's why I'm doing it in small pieces, because that's easier for me. And then we're gonna as tight of a seal to this as we can. I'll probably go through and put some, you know, what do you call it? The silicone-y, the seam sealer. That's what I'll do. I'll get it all tacked up and then I'll go through and seam seal it all, and it'll be golden. It'll be like factory. It won't leak much. You know, sometimes a guy's got to know when to call it quits for the night. It's late. It's like 1 in the morning. Been out here all day. I'm starting to catch myself cutting more corners than I'm comfortable with. And usually when I'm doing that, it means I need to step away and get some sleep. So it's taking shape. It's taking shape. I'm happy with it. We'll see you tomorrow. Hello, hello, hello. It's a new day. We're back at her. We're refreshed. We're re-energized. We're ready to go. I even charged my light. Where did I put it? Right here. Look at that. Let there be light. We can see things now. Sure, no matter where I put it, it's going to be in the way, or I'm going to be blocking it. All right, where were we? We're working on the wheel well here. Oh, crap. That wasn't supposed to happen. We're just going to try and make it the best we can. Whoa. Easy, doggy. Easy. Oh, yeah. That'll keep most of the raindrops off of us. We'll get her all zipped in there and call her good. I got another piece cut. Forgot to mark this one. I think it goes this way. It has to go this way. Or it goes this way, maybe. Definitely does not go that way. It must go this way. So we'll get that guy buzzed in there too. We're just rocking and rolling this morning. Hell yeah! All right. Let's get that welder fired up. Get to work. Stop screwing around. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what is going on. But we had a nice tight gap there. And the more I'm welding it down, it just keeps pushing apart. I thought these things are supposed to suck together. But I am getting a hell of a gap there. I don't know why. It was looking good and now it's looking terrible. And we're gonna try and fix it as best we can. I mean, even on the outside here, I don't know if it's showing up on camera very well, but you can kind of see it's pushing out a little bit. I don't know what's going on. Maybe I should have welded this edge first, then this side. That would have been smart. So we're gonna try it. We're gonna cut them tacks, see if it'll release and come back together a little bit maybe. I don't know. I don't want to cut it all the way out, but if I have to, I will, I guess. I mean, I can handle a tiny bit of a gap because we're gonna seam seal it, so it'll be fine, but I mean, we don't want a Grand Canyon either. I would definitely say the whole light situation is not helping. No matter where I put this thing, it's in the wrong spot. I just can't get the light to work for me. If I had a kid here holding it for me, I'd be yelling at them the whole time. Hold it in the right spot, you know. You know how it is if you ever held a light for your dad. Yep, I changed my mind. We're taking it out. I'm not happy with it. Starting over. We're gonna just completely try over. All right, we cut a whole new piece. I already lost it. Where did I put it? I just had it in my hand. Where is it? Sit tight. I'll go find it. What in the Sam? Found it. I left it on the workbench. Go figure. And we're gonna see if we get a better fit this time. It looks promising. So I just gotta clean this all up and do it again. Like everything else I do. Do it not once, not twice, 3 times, and still not be any good at it. All right, we got that one in there now. Is it perfect? Hell no, but is it a lot better? For sure, look at that. There's just a tiny little crack there. We'll get some seam sealer, that'll be fine. I don't want to solid weld it because then I know I'll warp the crap out of this fender because that would look terrible. I just gotta make one more piece that kind of comes down into here as best as I can. And then at least this half of this wheel well is done. And then we can get the other one going. Hell yeah. All right, well, I got that piece made up and put in there. It's kind of hard to see, but it's down there. Maybe get some light. You can see we got her filled in from the tippy top all the way to the tippy bottom. Yeah, it should work. I mean, it's not super pretty, but I don't know that it needs to be. We're still figuring things out. It's not like it's not got other holes in the floor or nothing, like right there. We'll probably, most likely, probably not address that. I do think, oh, let me show you the outside. Let me show you where I've been welding on the fender. This is what I was talking about. I knew it was gonna burn through the paint out here, and it clearly has. You can see my arch all the way down. Almost looks like I know what I'm doing. Nope, sure don't. But I'm not super concerned about it, because I'm hoping, this is kind of Scotch-Brite-y. Maybe we can just buff them up with a little Scotch-Brite. Maybe I can spritz some black paint on there. Do a little more spritzing on them. I don't know how I can make that all blend in. Or maybe we just leave it and deal with it and see if people notice. I don't know what we'll do there yet. Now my buddy told me yesterday that I should just throw that wheel well for the other side outside and let it freeze. Well, we did that last night. I think it got down to 2 degrees when I threw it out, and it was 0 or lower this morning. So she's been out here all night, and it's been in the shade today, so it's not like it's warmed up at all. And he thought maybe that'll help get this stuff off of here. Oh, look, it broke some off. He figured if it was cold enough, this stuff might just chip off. That's what we're gonna try. Did that help? I'd say absolutely that helped. And a lot of it, not all of it, but a lot of it just broke right off and fell off. If I was more patient and had even colder temps, I'd throw it back out there again and let it do it again overnight. But we got to get some stuff done too, you know. So it took care of a large majority of it, especially on the inside. Like, I just gotta grind metal now. I don't gotta, I mean, this side's getting cut off, so I didn't worry about that too much. And up in there, it is what it is, but the metal down here is what's important, and that's bare. It's just bare metal now, other than a little paint. But look at it, it's just peeling right off. I'd like to think putting it outside last night helped with that. Let's slice and dice this and get it ready to put in, huh? Sounds like a good idea. Way to go, guys. All right, here's what we're dealing with. This fender. While I did look at the other inner fender and did notice it had some rust at the seam, it didn't seem near as bad as this guy. Maybe it was, and I should have investigated it a little bit more, but I didn't, and we aren't. It's gonna be fine. I feel like if I gotta fix it in there, then I'll have to fix it in there, as so be it. That's how you do these things. This one, however, is not in the car yet, and it's really bad. I mean, it's really, really bad. We're just gonna clean her all up, lay a sheet over it, and just cover it up and patch it that way. All I'm trying to achieve is that this stays together and doesn't eventually rust off, which it will after many years. I mean, it took 70 years for this to happen in winter, and I don't drive it in winter and snow because it's cold and I'm a baby. So that's what we're doing. So we got that on there. Does it look pretty? No. Is it functional? It's questionable. I also went and put this on here. The same thing I did on the passenger fender. I didn't actually set the fender in there and try it. I just added 1.5 inches, just like I did on the passenger side. We'll see if that bites me in the ass or not, but I'm gonna throw it in there and hope for the best. I'm determined, we're gonna get it. The passenger side actually wasn't too bad because, you know, I don't have a door on that side. The driver's side, it's a lot less fun to climb in here for. Let's hope for the best. Oh yeah, she's gonna be good. She's gonna be perfect. Trim and fit, and we'll be good to go. Sure, I'm glad that worked out. Would have sucked to have to cut that out again. that's in there now. I ended up just overlapping it. It seemed like it went a lot better. I should have done that from the get-go, but you live and you learn. Nobody's gonna see it. Nobody's gonna know the difference. And it's back together. We got a wheel well back in here again. Hell yeah, now we just gotta do the whole outside edge. And these things are done. Remind me if one day I decide, ooh, Simon, you could get this thing an inch lower, because that's how far my frame is from the ground, about an inch. Tell me I'm an idiot and not to do it. Right through, right now, not even the second I pull the trigger. The split second, right through the metal. Let's do the old filler out. If you struggle with body / metal work like myself, I mean, we are working with 70-year-old metal in some places. The guy's gotta learn a few tricks, and this is one of mine. Right or wrong, disagree or agree, I don't care. It works. It's done. Does it look perfect? No. But it's gonna do the job. It's gonna hold. It's a freaking wheel well, people. I don't know if I'm defending myself to you or defending myself to myself. I don't know these things. I do know my freaking foot's asleep again from sitting on it, and I gotta get out of this godforsaken car. Yep. Yeah. Oh yeah. That's the ticket. There we go, all buttoned up, all ready to go. I did, however, I left it open there yet. It's also open there yet. I don't know. I might actually put something in there in the time being. Eventually we're gonna have to redo a lot of this and then incorporate it into covering, you know, the whole works back here, but that's another day, another project. There is plans to get it done. The plan is just not for right now though. I got other things I wanna get taken care of. Anywho, I'm just rambling at this point. I'm gonna clean my garage up. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button, leave a comment. Please tell me some things that you see that I could do better. Also, if you wouldn't mind hitting that subscribe button, that's always cool when you do that. Otherwise, I got a mess to clean up. It's just so messy. Why do I have such a mess?